Check, mic check. Yo, what's up, man? You know what, man? Being a full-grown, responsible adult is just not easy. As you can see, I'm currently folding my clothes because I don't have to. I can just leave it here on my bed, but then, where am I gonna sleep? I can put it on my sofa, but where am I gonna sit? So, I have to carry out my duties and my responsibilities as a human being and do my chores of laundry, because otherwise it will just interrupt with everyday life. The jump from studenthood to like working life adulthood is actually insane. We're talking about, time management, how to manage your time. Okay, maybe when you were a student, you'd be a nice, good, responsible role model type, right? But I can guarantee you a lot of us don't really know how to manage our time that well, because most of our time spent at uni, at least from my experience, was spent on socializing with people. And I didn't really have to think about going to work 7.5 hours every single day, and I didn't have to think about paying bills, because that's what student loans are for, thankfully. I'm in a lot of debt, but at least I had a lot of fun. But honestly, adulthood is just not easy at all, especially if you're living by yourself like I am. I could have chose to live with my family and find a job and whatnot. So this is my own choice, right? I get to have this responsibility. I get to have all this freedom, but with freedom comes great responsibility as well, right? I get to live in this apartment all by myself. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. But there is, what am I trying to say? But the amount of responsibility that comes with it is, it's a lot, and I think it's fair, right? It's fair. You live under the roof of your parents, of course you have to abide by the rules because that's their house. You're only you're living under their house, under their rules. So yeah, but if you're living by yourself, then of course you're gonna have to sort everything out yourself, because there's no one else there to sort it out for you, unless you're living with someone. It could be a partner, sibling, family, whatever. But if you are like me, who are living by himself, it's great, but it's honestly, there's so many responsibilities. And yeah, what else am I trying to get to? As an adult, you're not really gonna get that much time as you used to, because whether you're single or in a relationship, whatever condition you're in, each one will have its own set of responsibilities. So if you're in a relationship, okay, you can divide the chores. Your partner can do the dishes, and maybe you can do the laundry, and etc. But you also have that responsibility of spending time with that person. You're not gonna have as much alone time as you used to. You're gonna have to think about spending time with that person's friends, family, turning up to whatever. And then when you live as a single person, okay, you get to have more free time because you're not spending it with anyone. You get to see your friends more, you get to see your family more. However, you don't have anyone doing the cooking for you, you don't have anyone doing the laundry for you, you don't have anyone to share the chores with. So yeah, whatever situation you get into, your responsibilities as an adult is inescapable, basically. And that's just a part of life, right? Think about the amount of things we can do now. You can do now as an adult. if you are an adult right now, you can go wherever you want. You can have your friends over at your place anytime you want. You have so much responsibilities, but with great responsibility, so with great freedom comes great amount of responsibility. And I feel like I'm just going on and on in the loop over here. So I'm kind of treating this as kind of like a podcast. I don't really have any specific topics to in mind to talk about, but I'm just out here to kind of rant, I suppose, and speak to the camera because what else is there to do when you're folding clothes, right? But you know what, once you get the hang of it, it's actually not too bad. You kind of just have to accept the fact that you have to give up your time doing these things, because again, if you don't do these things, who else is going to do it for you, right? You can choose to neglect it, but it's not going to be great. I mean, some people can probably live in a messy environment. I personally can't, Okay, maybe I can, depending how tired I am, but as much as possible, I don't like leaving anything. I don't like seeing clutter, I don't like seeing mess. So as much as possible, I try to keep up with my chores to avoid any of that from happening. Whether it be a pile of clothes that needs folding, or a pile of dishes, dirty dishes that needs washing, I will do whatever I can to prevent any sort of clutter. Because I'm a huge Marie Kondo advocate. For you guys who don't know, Marie Kondo is this Japanese cleaning consultant, I want to say, and she teaches you how tidying can actually improve your well-being. The magic of tidying, I guess, is what it's called. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. What else am I going to talk about? I think that's pretty much it. I'm not even sure if you can hear my voice properly because I have some music playing here at the back. I don't have a professional mic or whatnot. I'm just kind of hoping that my voice is loud enough to reach the microphone on this phone of mine. And yes, I am filming from my mobile phone. As I have not got the money to buy proper equipment. And there really is no point in me buying proper equipment because I'm not really that consistent on YouTube these days, but I do what I can. So yeah, I'm just gonna treat these videos more like a podcast because I don't really have the time to edit these videos. I mean, if I could, I would, but I'd much rather spend my time doing something else. And B, I just, whatever. But hey, if you enjoyed listening to this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like that is something that we all have to say in order to end a video. But hey, it is what it is. So thank you so much for watching / listening. This can be one of those videos where you don't even need to be watching. You can just have me in the background and just pretend like I'm there with you. Sorry, that sounds a bit creepy, but yeah, I'm gonna end this now. Or should I try and make it to the 10-minute mark just to try and get more revenue? No, goodbye, love you.